Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please hit the notification bell, subscribe so that you don't miss out on any of my future readings. Today we are going to do a reading on what this person felt like the first time they met you. Now, I would say this is definitely a love reading. So if you're, inquiring about friends, this is not exactly the reading that I would say to watch. We will definitely find out. Should be a very interesting one today. A few things to know before we get started. If there's anything that you like about this video, please don't hesitate to give me a like. Give me a thumbs up. Helps my channel grow. Comment. I love reading your comments. Like I always tell you guys, it's the best part of doing this job. Lastly, check out the links in my description box. There will be the cards that I use will be there, the description of those, as well as right now I'm fully booked, but my Patreon account is there and I still am offering the 10-minute reading option. I am still taking on new clients for that one, so you might want to check into that. I'm definitely giving more and more life to this account, so if you'd like to see more activity from me, definitely check it out. So before we get started, let's get into the numbering of these cards. So your jade pile will be 1, okay? Your amethyst will be pile 2. Your citrine will be pile 3. And your rose quartz will be pile 4. So feel free to pause the video, but if not, let's get right into it, starting with pile 1. Okay, so our beautiful jade crystal. Love my jade crystal. Very good for manifesting money. Very good. I find when I put it in a box with some money in the corner of my house or my closet, I find it helps with that. I don't know why. It's just a very interesting thing I've done. I never looked it up, but I just find it works. So we will get into this card after. If you missed the intro, guys, like I said, check out my Patreon account. I am fully booked at this time, but I still am offering the 10-minute reading through that monthly subscription. And I'm giving more and more life to this account. So you might want to check it out if you'd like to see more activity from me. Okay. So with this pile, it's interesting because I'm feeling like there's a lot of pushback, okay? And I don't usually use that word, but I'm feeling pushback in the sense where I'm feeling confusion when this person is meeting you. With the Page of Wands, whenever I see that guy on that card, the way he dresses and how he looks so different and he's quite unique, it always makes me feel like someone who's different. Now, I'm not saying that you dress like this person, but as a reader, this is making me feel like there's a lot of differences between you two. It's interesting because I feel like you're a lot more flamboyant and fun, and this person is a lot different than you. Huh. Interesting. Like you just came in as a Page of Wands. It's like you just were dropped in, just like pages are messengers or messages. They can come in like that, just like you came in like that. So you were quite different. I feel like there's elements of this person feeling like they should stay away. Stay away. Now, don't click off. Give me time. Whenever I'm reading these piles, it takes time, okay, to get into it. Because there's other things here. I'm just picking up piece by piece what I see. This person, I feel like with the 9 of Wands over here, could have also felt like when they met you, they didn't have time for this. You were unannounced. There's elements of you being unannounced. Just like that messenger of the Page of Wands. With the Death card here and the Strength card here, I feel like there's elements of someone not wanting to face kind of up to what this is. I'm feeling like someone who's meeting somebody, taken aback by them. Definitely feels a connection, but at the same time, A, doesn't have time for this. B, it was like unwarranted. It was like I didn't go looking for it. I feel like this person was going through a lot at their time when they met you. We do have this relationship here This could point to two things with the Five of Pentacles, that they were not in a good space. Like maybe they were dealing with someone who was toxic. Maybe they had a girlfriend, I don't know, or a boyfriend. But I feel like there's also elements of them thinking that you were toxic for them. But it's funny because I feel like when you're watching this, you're feeling like, hell no, they're toxic for me, because you're the good one. So I feel like that just like there's a lot of differences, there's a lot of also similarities in the way that you both fell for each other, okay? But I feel like this is a surprise. This is like a surprise meeting. Like one doesn't realize like the magnitude of like how this relationship is going to be, like this, like how the severity of it. I want to say the severity of it, because with the Death card, you have to understand here, like that is no like small card, you know? So there's elements of this relationship where it's like it's growing and it's changing, but it's like two people are being struck through it in the sense where it's like, holy moly, I'm going to have to change, or I'm going to have to transform through this thing. So I feel like there's, again, like an unwarranting, like I didn't ask for this. And maybe this person felt like, you know, you were just like a pretty face, but they didn't realize what was coming, okay? And what was coming for them was growth. There's elements of you that they don't trust. And I think it's because of how deep they feel for you. Because why would they? Why would they not? Like, why would you have these types of feelings? It's because the person hits you so, or, you know, impacts you so much so that you're kind of skeptical of the whole connection. There's elements of this person who wants to stay away from you. Like I'm getting a lot of fear here, like a ton of it. And the Death card can definitely point to that, Now, I'm not saying anything bad about you, okay? I'm not saying that you don't have good intentions. You could very well have good intentions, but I don't feel like this person was trying to even give it a chance to kind of get to know you. They just kind of were impacted by what they felt for you, and it was like fear kicked in. This could be why this person may be running. You know, if you have a situation right now where this person's running or constantly running from you, it's because they don't want to experience this type of connection with you, okay? But it's nothing personal. It has to do with them. I don't know if this person is just like immature, or, you know, is rebuting the growth, or doesn't want to take on that kind of task right now. I don't know if this person's also very busy with the Nine of Wands. Let's go down here with the Hermit card. Because I see the Hermit card and the Ace of Wands next to each other, it makes me feel like in their downtime, they have nothing but like passion for you. While they're choosing to stay away, it doesn't mean that in their downtime, they're not thinking of you. You know, the Ace of Wands here points to heavily sexual attraction, okay? Heavy sexual attraction. And with the Hangman here, this person doesn't know what to do with you. And this is what they felt all when they met you. It was like, whoa, what just happened? You know, there could have been something that like maybe time stopped, or they experienced some sort of like feeling that they've never felt before, but it felt like some sort of thing like, how do I explain this? Like, I don't want to say the word magical, but it's like, I know what this is, okay? It's like, I know when I met somebody in like the past, it was like time stopped. I didn't hear anybody and I didn't see anybody. I only saw that person walking into the room and my whole heart dropped, okay? So it's kind of like the same thing here. And it was very uncomfortable for this person, just like it was uncomfortable for me. As soon as I felt that, I was like, what the hell? And I actually felt to some degree that maybe this thing was evil, okay? They could definitely, you know, I'm getting the same type of energy here. This person could definitely feel like that as well. Now, again, this is how they felt when they met you. So I don't know where you guys are at now. We're not talking about where you're at right now, okay? But I feel like this person, you shocked their system. Look at the Death card. He's a skeleton. It's like you just like ripped everything away from them, like time stopped, okay? With the hangman, I feel like a lot of nervous energy to like approach you, or maybe they weren't themselves. They didn't know how to behave. With the strength card here too, it's like, I don't know, I feel like there's a fighting of urges here. Maybe wanting to approach, but something's holding them back. So this is definitely deep, guys. While we could talk about loving things all we want, it's not so much about the loving things here. I feel a lot of fear. 100%. There's fear here. So when they first met you, it was like, yes, you were beautiful. You were different. You were, you know, sexy. But at the same time, fear is, I feel like, an overpowering emotion when it comes to this pile. Okay. Now let's get to this card here. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So I don't know if that's like an advice right now, but this person, I feel like when they met you, their perception was clouded. And I feel like it was clouded a lot by fear because they had never felt something like this, but there was also elements of you that they didn't trust. Okay. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So I don't know if there's a lot of resentment within this relationship, maybe between the two of you, like you feel that way to them and they feel that way to you, but they say that you need to let it go because I feel like the feelings and the emotions here are very clouded. And like I said, like on this card, it says you're not able to see clearly right now. So there's a ton of emotions here, and it's definitely, like in the card says, it's distorting the perception here. Okay. So this person feels so much so that it clouded everything. Okay. They weren't able to function. You were too much to handle. You could have also been very different from their type. Okay. Very much different from their type. Hence why they didn't really kind of know what to do. Okay. So yeah, I would say, I mean, you know, this is good, but there's a ton of fear, guys, ton of fear within this person. So pile one, Jade, let me know what you thought, and thank you so much for watching. Okay, pile two, our beautiful amethyst. I love the amethyst. It's just such a calming energy. I just love it. We will get into this one in a bit. Guys, if you missed my intro, please check my description box. I have a Patreon account. I am fully booked at this time, but I am offering still a 10-minute reading through that account. And I'm giving more and more life to it. So definitely check it out. There could be something of interest. So you're being represented by a Queen of Wands here. Unfortunately, we have a King of Swords popping up. And I say unfortunate because he's just not my type. King of Swords is a person who lives all in their head. They very rarely function from the heart center. This also tells me that this King of Swords is not functioning from a heart center right now, or at the time when they met you, okay? So you came in, when they first met you, you came in, I feel like very like sharply with the Queen of Wands. It's like just hits them, unexpected energy here as well. You were stunning. So the Queen of Wands is definitely an above average looking female. But she's also very, very sexy and very spicy. And, you know, she definitely will make people think about her, you know, in a sexual way where, you know, the thoughts will just be racing as far as what's going on, you know, what they want to do to you in the bedroom. Okay. So you were stunning when you came in. They felt like that. That's what they thought. Maybe even more so than they're used to. Like maybe you were giving them life because she is looking at him. Maybe you were giving them life and attention when you first met them, and they were kind of shocked by that. So I feel like there's elements here of you not being their type. Also, as well, out of their league, 100%, okay? This person, I feel like could have been very shy when they met you, or felt like maybe this was a trick or something, like, okay, well, she's checking me out or she's looking at me, but it's like, no, she couldn't possibly want me. Like, I'm maybe like a dork, or I'm a nerd, or I'm, I can't get girls that hot. There's elements of this, okay? But we can't deny the fact here. He could also be very shy. This person could have been very shy. With the hangman here, it's kind of like points to shyness in the sense where it's like someone who's not thinking clearly, or know how to kind of, maybe they just walk away instead of kind of pursuing it. You make this person very nervous. So this person felt like very nervous when they first met you, but at the same time, not nervous in a bad way, nervous in a good way, that it was like, whoa, like, who's that hottie? She's looking at me. Is she really looking at me? It's like, wow, okay. With the Two of Cups here, okay, this is interesting. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Cups here, this points to something else, but I'm going to interpret it into when they first met you. So you've exchanged cups with this person before. What do I mean by that? This is past life energy, okay? You've exchanged cups before. This is why there was a familiarity, okay? So when you met, it felt familiar. Maybe not at first, you were able to kind of dissect it, because usually you can't. These kind of connections, when you meet them and you kind of are looking at them and it's like there's an intensity, it's because the soul knows, but the mind can't make logic of it. Now, because this man lives completely in his head, this will be very difficult for this man to ever understand. I don't think he's going to understand that you've done this dance before, because he, like I said, he lives completely in his head, but there's elements of this, okay? So there's a feeling on both ends, like, I know this person. I know this person. Now, you could have met in a rough spot. What do I mean by that? You could have met in an awkward place, like maybe work or school or somewhere where there's like a ton of people around. With the Judgment here and the Hierophant card is very much like the institute, the organization. So it could be like, school or like work. It's like a place where love, like interacting, it's not like a bar, okay? So like somewhere where something like this happens in a Hierophant situation, it's where it's a little awkward, okay, to kind of carry out. Now, with the Nine of Cups, this is excellent in the sense that when they met you, it was like there were elements of them thinking that you were perfect for them, or you were the most beautiful person like they've ever kind of encountered. Like you were the best that they could ever do, okay? But I can't deny the fact that the Hangman is here, okay? So I don't feel like there was any steps taken, even though they felt this, towards making this happen. It's not like, I feel like there's an alpha male here where he spots something and he wants it and he goes after it. I feel like quite the opposite, where he freezes up, he doesn't know what's going on, and he kind of takes off, or he doesn't pursue it, okay? I'm feeling like a situation here where not pursuing, and that's a travesty, because with the Queen of Wands, man, she really is someone you need to pursue. She's fire, she's energy, she's fun, she's hot, and she can be a lot of fun. She can be very loyal as well too, so you deserve that type of energy, okay? But we have Judgment here. So I don't know where you two met, but there's a feeling here of being judged. If one was to kind of embrace this, so I feel like there's like it could be a public situation, could be work where that's frowned upon. I will say though, with the Judgment here, this also can point to other things too, where maybe when he first meets you, he knows things about you, whether maybe, let's say you have your kids with you, or he knows who you are. I don't know. There's elements of knowing something about you. This could be very much like a situation where you're a different race, maybe you're a different religion, but it shows. So this also holds this person back, okay? This could be two gay men. Well, not two gay men, but this could be maybe like a gay man who is with a straight guy, and the straight guy is just like, whoa, what just happened? You know, this is awkward. Could be something like this as well too, okay? But there's an awkwardness here. But I feel like with this one, there's a ton of obstacles or a ton of things that weighs on this person's mind when they first meet you that makes them kind of like think like more than twice about it, okay? Now, if you have children, this could definitely play a factor here where they don't know what the situation is. They don't know if you're married. You could be married. I have no idea, okay? But it's like eyes meet. We feel the intensity. We've exchanged cups before. Heart is beating, but doesn't understand what's going on as well, okay? So with the Wheel of Fortune, I will give you a little added bonus message here. You've exchanged cups before, okay? So if this is someone that maybe this happened a long time ago with, the reason why you can't get rid of them or stop this, you know, feeling is because it's something from the past. It's past residue. And whenever you have these type of connections, it's not going to be easy to get over them. It's not like karmics. Karmics are very easy to get over, okay? Very. I mean, you know, give it like maybe 2, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. And it's like you never think about them really again, okay? This is something different here, but like I said, there's a ton of obstacles. So let's see what this says. Secret admirer, someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. So this person, I don't know if this person is still staying away. I don't know if this person is still staying away, but this person has more feelings than they're letting on. So I don't know if to this day they still haven't like confessed. He can be brutal, that King of Swords, okay? He moves at a very slow pace. He can be very flighty, very wishy-washy, and take forever. And with the Queen of Wands, it's like that's torture for her, okay? Because she's so full of fire, she wants to express herself. She wants him, you know, she wants to be fiery with him. But you have a secret admirer, okay? So this person was an admirer from the beginning, but they still are. And the feelings were deeper, okay? They were always deeper than they ever let on, okay? So if that can leave you kind of with some peace, I'd say you should take it. That's if this is resonating, okay, guys? Yeah, so let me know what you thought, pile 2, amethyst pile, and thank you so much for watching. Okay, pile 3, our CITRINE. We will get to these cards in a bit. Guys, check my Patreon account if you missed my intro. I'm definitely giving more and more life to this account. If you'd like to see more activity from me, you can definitely catch me there. I am also, I'm fully booked at this time, but I'm still offering the 10-minute reading. There's an option for a subscription there, so check it out. Wow, pile 3. Wow. I mean, let me just, where do I start here? Where do I start, guys? Where do I start? This is a familiar connection, familiar. And I feel like from what I've been reading, this is the most heightened one, okay? Heightened one. You are the empress, honey. You are the empress to this person. It's like, listen, you know, no other I don't even know why I'm talking. It's like I'm reading the moment right now. Let me just finish what I was saying, then we'll talk about the first time. But nothing can compare to you. Nothing will and nothing ever will compare to you. You are the empress to this person. So how they felt when they first met you, there was a strong intuition going on. I don't know when they met you. I mean, they could have met you online, but if they didn't meet you online, you stuck out in their mind to them. It was like they maybe were looking through a crowd or scanning through a crowd and laid eyes on you, and it was like, that was it. That was it for them. It was like, I have to know her or him. I have to know this person. I need to know who they are. I need to know them. So with this one, I'm not really feeling much of a resistance. The only resistance I'm feeling here is with this card, is that it's like they knew you'd break their heart. It could have been because of the intensity of the feelings, okay? The Lovers is here. They wanted to love you. I mean, look at this man with his, you know, schlong out, you know? He wants to love you. He's looking right at you. You're looking up, you know? You're not even looking back at him. So he really thinks you're beautiful. He really thought you were beautiful. I mean, look at the world card. She has her breasts out there too. So there's very much a physical beauty here we cannot deny. And that's not wrong, you know, because if we're talking about when someone meets you at first, I mean, let's just be real. We see the physical beauty. Do we not? I mean, come on, you know? So you were quite attractive. And I like that the sun is here because it feels like to me, like when this person's meeting you, it's like they don't see anything else. So there could have been like a highlighted energy around you when they saw you where, I mean, I'm not saying that they're aware of this, but they might have been able to see your aura or really see your soul, okay? You might have met them when they're kids. Like I'm going through everything here, guys, because this is a general reading. You could have met when you were kids, or when you were really young, or with the Six of Cups, this could be like familiar. Now, you know, really familiar, guys, like extremely familiar. Like, it's like we pick up where we left off. And what do I mean by that? Like from the past life, however that went, we just pick up again. It's like I left in that last life loving you with every depth of my soul. And then it's like I saw you again. And it's like I just picked up, like it was like love. I'm in love. I'm in love right away. And I can't make logic of it because how? How can I just be in love with you? I just met you. But that's what it is. And we have the Wheel of Fortune here. So, you know, we've done this song and dance before, okay? With this pile, I'm actually feeling my energy really get low. So I'm picking up on the intensity of this connection. This could be a very serious connection, something you've never felt before, okay? And I want to tell you something, you know, if you've had a connection with someone and we're talking about years that have passed, like 5, 6 years, and you don't feel that again, you need to look at that, okay, as something different, in the sense, you know, like, don't worry, you know, if you think you're crazy, you're not crazy. You're not crazy. This is past life residue, you know, and I'm not here to talk about why you guys linked up again in this life, but with a love this strong, you'll always find each other, always. So it's like there's no need to even go into it. You had a calming energy about you as well. I feel like when you know, it wasn't like an energy of like nervousness or aggressiveness. I felt like when they met you and they saw you, it's like there's a very calming energy here, especially because we have the Empress here. Look how calming she is. She's just sitting there. You know, she's relaxed. She's neither chasing nor running. She's just sitting there. So, but you were very beautiful. You were beautiful from the start, from first eyes, okay? Like first eyes laid upon. Oh, goodness, guys. I'm like actually getting tired reading this energy because it's so strong. And I feel like you're sitting there and being like, I know. You're not crazy, Melissa. Now you're telling me I'm not crazy, you know, because this is like fire. This is fire. And there could have been something that happened as well when you met that felt like it was a little bit esoterical in the sense where there could have been with the moon card here, something magical that took place. Maybe when you guys locked eyes, you lost time. Or maybe when you felt like you were talking to each other, it was like you felt like you were in a different realm. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. You know, I'll give my own example. The first time I saw somebody, time stopped. I was in a crowded place. I didn't hear anybody. I didn't see anybody. All I saw was this person walking towards me, and I actually saw a white light around them, okay? And I remember when that happened, I didn't even know if I was breathing still. I didn't even know if I was breathing. That's how much I was lost in time, okay? So there's definitely elements of this here. I mean, what's there more to say? What's there more to say with this pile? I mean, like I said, the only thing I can say here is that they knew you'd break their heart. Now that could be also past life residue as well too, so I have no idea. But they were willing to tread. They were willing to tread even though with this, okay, going on. So this actually is really good because I like this. It says that, you know, we had a pile previously where the person felt like that, but it was totally consumed by fear. I don't feel like consumed by fear here. I feel like it's part of the deal. They're aware on some level that this is a part of the deal, that they're going to feel pain from it. They're aware. Now let's see what this says. Well, there you go. There you go. Twin flames, your passion ignites. So there's lots of passion here. You know, I don't mind talking about twin flames, you know, I mean, I'm not really big on the labels. I feel like if you have a connection like this, why not just live in it, you know, why label it? You know, that's what society does, but there you go. You know, if you were wondering, you got this card for a reason. So this all matches up to me, okay? This all matches up. This is exactly what you would feel with this kind of heightened connection, okay? So this person's in love. They still are. They always will be. And like I said at the beginning, no one will ever compare to you, okay? So pile 3, let me know what you thought. That was so deep. And thank you so much for watching. Okay, pile 4, our beautiful rose quartz. Guys, I really love the unpolished ones. I love when I have the rough crystals. They're so beautiful. Let's read these cards. We will get to this one in a bit. Let us see what's going on. Guys, if you missed my intro, I have a Patreon account. I am giving more and more life to this account. So if you'd like to see more activity from me, please check it out in the description box. Okay, so this is like a lot right here. Just give me a moment to like, just give me a moment here. This is a lot of mixed energy, okay? This is a lot of mixed energy, and it feels quite chaotic. Like extremely chaotic and confusing. So I would say if you're, you know, inquiring about a certain person and you feel this way, you're not crazy. This is very chaotic energy. So let's talk about the good stuff first, okay? Because there's definitely some other types of things going on here, but this is heavy attraction. You are stunning to this person, but to a different degree of like, it's like they need you, they want you. This is very obsessive energy, okay? Very obsessive energy. I feel like the moment they meet you, they're obsessed. Obsessed. You are the Queen of Wands here. You're coming across as very beautiful, very beautiful. Very stunning in features, but like if they have to have you, I feel like, if, you know, if we're talking about a man, if you clicked on this because you're inquiring about a man, this is very chaotic. You know, we have the Chariot, we have the Knight of Cups moving forward, we have the Devil card here. This very much feels like energy of a sexual nature where they need to kind of have you and have you in bed. It's like a driving force, okay? It's a driving force. Now, this person is like being pulled, you know, I don't know if you've clicked on this video. If you have someone who's kind of not really, you know, coming towards you at all, I don't know if this is going to be for you guys. I'm sorry, because this is someone who is actually like the chaser, I feel like, or someone who is like, it's like you feel their energy all the time. So even if they're not chasing you in like 4D, like, which is the physical, it's like their energy is so strong towards you that you pick up on it all the time. It's like, I feel this person thinking about me all the time. This person is snooping on me. This person is watching me. There could be levels of this person that's untrustworthy. I don't know if they're married. I don't know if you don't trust them, but I feel like they're constantly showing that they're interested, okay? With this card here, with the 7 of Swords here, This makes me feel like you don't trust them. I feel like you might have good reason to do so, but there could be a lot of differences here. Listen, there's a lot of differences between you and this person. I don't feel like you like the way they move. There could be a lot of toxicity here as well, too. We have the Five of Wands. If you can see on the card, it's like egos and controlling, you know, and a lot of opinions. I mean, these people are trying to put these wands together on the card, and it's like you can tell they're fighting about it. It's like, no, put this one here. No, put it here. I know best. Put it here. So there could be a lot of like drama, I feel like, in this situation. But I know we're talking about when they first met you. So let's stay focused on that, because you know, if you're a reoccurring subscriber, you know how I tend to kind of go on like tangents, okay? Hence why everybody thinks my readings are so detailed. So when they first met you, it was like you were the prize. It was like in their mind, it was like they had to have you. I mean, look, with this Page of Pentacles here, he's holding this thing. You are the pentacle. He wants at you. You know, with the Chariot, he wants you. He's moving towards you. But I feel like this is chaotic energy. So I'm feeling like a person who meets you and then at the same time is just overcome. It's like, I don't know if something enters their body, but they almost become like a demon for you. And that's a joke, okay? I'm not saying that this person's like a nutcase. I'm just saying the Devil card here is very highly magnified for me, okay? The sexual attraction is off the peak. Now, to some degree, I feel like though you two are very different, and I don't know if that's why it's not happening, because like I'm telling you, I'm feeling the energy from this person, and they want you. They wanted you when they first met you. It was like, whoa, you know? And I don't know if this points to the fact that you knew that they were married, or maybe you met under weird circumstances, or maybe there was things about what they did that were misconstrued because they were coming so much towards you. But then you were like, well, what are you doing? You're married. Or maybe I'm married. I don't know. It's like they don't care about anything that's going on. So what do I mean by that? It could be a situation like that where it's like you're judging them, you know, because they have maybe obligations or they're with somebody, but it's like they want you. This person could have come on strong as well too, I feel, with the Five of Wands. Maybe this is your alpha male, okay? Because I'm feeling like that. It's like even with the Eight of Wands, this person could have been like also feeling like I just feeling like they have to come towards you. They're coming towards you. So I feel like they could have been abrasive about it, or they could have been aggressive about it. And maybe that's not your style. Who knows? But we have a lot of cards here that lean towards capturing you. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Nine of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Devil card, Tower, Chariot. So there's something very chaotic in their energy. This could also point to the way that they felt too when they met you. It was like their whole life just kind of like, whoa. It was like, it was a tower moment. It was like, okay, I'm living my life. I know what I am. I know who I am. I know what I do. And then it's like this person just comes along and just like, it's like rocks my world. You rocked their world, okay? You rocked their world. I feel like that's the epitome of pile 4. You rocked their world when you came in. And they wanted you bad, like really bad with a Devil card. Like this is like, you know, if you and this person were in a room together, you would probably not come out for a few days. Okay, that's how much this person wants to be with you. Okay. Queen of Wands, you know, very beautiful girl, or boy, whatever. You know, very attractive. Like just, I feel this person's energy just sweeping in on you when they see you. Like, it's like, wow, who's that? You know, like, who's that? I need to know her. I don't know if this person knows why they're behaving like this, though. That's the funny thing. They're very attracted and very pulled towards you, but I feel like there's elements of them. It's like almost like a spell was casted on them. So they're not even functioning in their right mind right now. That's funny. I'm not saying that you casted a spell, but it feels like one has been casted, like a spell upon when it comes to you. Like they just can't think of anything else. And what you need to know is if like this person, if you can't, like if you feel a lot of energy coming from them, it's because it's real, okay? It's real. This is intense, like so intense that it's making me actually like nervous, to be honest. So I feel like with this, if you could take away anything, they were heavily attracted to you when they met you. It was like they had to have you. It's like, you know, when someone bites their finger and they like put their like teeth on their hand, it's like, you kill me, you kill me, you kill me, you're so beautiful. I need to know you. I need to know who you are, okay? Let's get into this. I can't say anything more. It's just too intense. Beware of what you are projecting for the qualities that you admire in one another. Excuse me. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So you could have issues with this person because they are just like you. There could be a lot of mirroring. This could be why there's a lot of chaotic energy here. Maybe there's a lot of fighting going on, or maybe there's a lot of triggering. This is a triggering pile here. You know, especially with this Five of Wands, there could be a lot of ego issues. You could both have a lot of egos. You could both be very dominant. And when you have two people like that, oh my God, it just doesn't work. You know, that's why you see a lot of people who are dominant with like passive people, because it balances out the energy. Now, I'm not saying that you two shouldn't have a go at this, but you'll definitely have to overcome a lot of that in order for, you know, yourself to like build these logs properly, okay? Or make this like relationship happen. But you both are very much alike. I mean, and Queen of Wands, she would be, you know, carrying or embodying some of these traits, okay? So maybe you just weren't used to it. Maybe you wish this person kind of would behave different. But something tells me you will not be able to control them. You will not be able to control this guy or this person. And they will not be able to control you. So it could continue to be like a devil moment and a Seven of Swords moment where there's like no trust. Maybe you don't like the way this person behaves. It could be as simple as that. So yes, pile 4. So let me know what you thought, guys, and thank you so much for watching.